Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Hi, Greg.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. Got a letter here for you.
And he has a hat for you, if you haven't noticed.
Cool. An Otis elevator cap.
Yeah, what do you think of that, man?
That's nice. I'm a big fan. I'm very brand loyal. If I go to a high-rise building, if it's not an Otis, I'm taking the stairs. That's how devoted I am.
That's impressive, man. That's brand loyalty right there.
Yeah, yeah. They've even got them over in Europe. We got a letter from somebody that was fortunately able to ride up because it was an Otis. Now, Greg, you've got a bunch of shows coming up in Columbus, Ohio this weekend. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
And we got a letter from someone who really went out of their way to get tickets for that show on Saturday night, but now their favorite football teams are engaged in a very important football game that evening.
Is the Big Ten Championship on Saturday night?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yep. Sure is.
Well, that's not going to help ticket sales.
They can go see you on Friday.
You'd be confronted with some good news this morning.
But you've got 3 shows on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, or just 2?
I think it's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought there are people people who enjoy that don't enjoy college football. I know you're doing an all-ages show on Sunday in Columbus.
Yes. Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
That club is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a really good time.
Greg, you did the first live podcast of the Consumers last night, and my friend Dave was there in the St. Louis area. He sent me a photo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So how was that?
We did some important work. We did Entenmann's pastries as a brand.
Big fan. Yeah.
Yes.
And we had a sort of a taste off, and the cinnamon, the crumb top donut was the winner.
That is a terrific product.
It's an excellent product. So what we did, Josh, is then we put that crumb top donut up against the Little Debbie Christmas tree cake, and it won against that.
Yes,
so
it does.
It would.
I agree.
So you're doing important work.
Yeah. Is
there an extra N in Entenmann's?
I don't know if it's necessarily. No.
Yes, there is. It's Entenmann's. Yes.
Entenmann's. Huh.
But everybody says Entenmann's, right?
I say Entenmann's.
Oh, you get the.
Well, I say Entenmann's. Yeah.
Entenmann's.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little wisp of an N in there.
That's not the brand this week, but just to give you a little info on it, did you guys know they were the first one to have the see-through pastry box?
Oh,
Very smart.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their Danish is really good.
Oh, you like the Danish?
I do. Yes.
They were, for the most part, most of their business was in Bayshore, Long Island, which is where my grandparents lived, which is, yeah.
Okay. Well, now, Greg is on tour. Once again, we mentioned Columbus, Ohio, the Funny Bone coming up this weekend. Your first show is Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go see Greg. And then I know you're going to be in Cincinnati at Liberty Township's Funny Bone the following Thursday. So you're very busy in the month of December.
That's it. Tom, I don't want to brag, but we've sold out 6 shows there. We added a 7th show in Cincinnati. So I think there's tickets available on that, maybe Saturday matinee show.
Well, that's great.
All right.
That's great. We're speaking with comedian Greg Warren. What is our topic for today?
Today I want to talk about White Castle hamburgers, guys.
Oh,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Interestingly enough, headquartered in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh.
Where I'm going this weekend. But a long time ago, Walt Anderson and Billy Ingram met at the Rotary Club. And they decided to start a venture. They originally called it the White Castle System of Eating Houses.
It's cumbersome.
Bit of a mouthful, wouldn't you say, Tom?
Yeah.
Especially for such a
It's
little
like
burger.
that movie that I talk about on this report several times, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too much. They were, get ready for it, the first fast food chain.
Holy cow. Who knew?
Did you guys know that?
No, not at all.
Who do you think was number 2?
Was it McDonald's or?
I'm going to say Burger
It was
Chef.
White Castle in 1921, KFC in 1930, and Dairy Queen and McDonald's both came in 1940.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack in the Box 1951. This is sort of coming off of the, meat. Meat didn't have such a good name in the early 1900s, thanks to our buddy Upton Sinclair, who wrote The Jungle.
Well, he pointed out some things that maybe needed to be changed.
Yes, Josh, one of the quotes in the book was they used everything about the hog except the squeal. Yeah. So the name White Castle, the white was to connote cleanliness, and the castle was to indicate permanence and stability. Apparently, back in the day, the hamburger industry was very fly by night. This is true. This is true. I don't know what it's like. Hey, you want to go get that Joe's Hamburgers? No, that's a Joanne Fabrics now. And they were real big on the clean stuff, of course, because of the meat. The employees had to wear clean white shirts, white pants, and aprons. Hair was to be covered by a white paper cap. Fingernails were to be kept clean. That seems obvious.
The fingernails weren't covered by tiny white paper caps?
No.
Like bugles?
Yes. And elaborate jewelry and wristwatches were strictly prohibited. So, from what I can tell, Flava Flav would not have had a job back then at Dairy Queen.
You mean White
White
Castle?
Castle.
Either, really.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. White Castle. Yes. Yeah. He had elaborate jewelry. I'm talking about the clock around his neck.
Right.
Yeah. They were vertically integrated, which means this is a tricky term for me, but it's they had like a paper hat company called Paper Linen.
I gotcha.
And then they had a company that made porcelain steel buildings, which was what their buildings were.
Huh.
They tried that paper buildings and porcelain steel hats, but that didn't work out very well.
No.
Makes sense, really.
Yeah.
The first rainy day, and it was over.
They helped during World War II build amphibious vehicles.
White Castle?
Yes, White Castle did.
Huh.
They smelled a bit like onions, but they worked fine.
You ever hear that rumor that White Castle didn't use onions; they used beets?
No.
I didn't know that.
Like it was something. It was like way cheaper to use beets than onions. I don't know how way cheaper beets are than onions.
This sounds like
That's
one of
not
those,
true.
one of
I've
those
bought beets
conspiracy.
and onions.
I know. I think beets are more expensive.
They're definitely more expensive. The other thing is, this is a little secret, guys, from a shopper, regular shopper. You know how the produce bags they're just not very good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But you go over to that onion and potato section, they got some real sturdy produce bags. I shouldn't probably say this on air, but I go over there and get onion and potato bags and take them over and put broccoli in them.
Oh.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Well, there's a convenient life hack. I'll have to remember that. Never.
I've stopped using them. I've stopped using them for onions and potatoes. I just let those. They're free balling in my
Are they?
Really?
yeah, in my cart and car.
Just rolling around in the cart?
Yep, I skin them.
I guess that makes sense.
Now, have you ever heard of the White Castle stuffing for a turkey at Thanksgiving?
I haven't, but I don't.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't care for stuffing, really.
What?
Oh my gosh!
What's wrong with
I
you?
don't like it.
That's interesting.
I had a guest at my table this year that had never had stuffing before. They'd never had it at their family Thanksgiving.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
I just. Yeah,
I was shocked.
I baked pies this year, though, guys.
All right.
You're very good at that, like
I
homemade.
baked three pumpkin and 3 sweet potato pies.
Nice.
Nice.
Give anybody a good stuffing?
You like that?
Like that humor
Like that,
injected
Greg?
into the little segment.
Particularly, I like Tom.
I know, but
No, but I'd go back to my original point. There was if you Google it, there is a White Castle
Hamburger stuffing recipe. Yeah.
It's kind of popular. Gives your.
I'm going to guess he was Googling that during this report.
No. I am staring. The only thing I Googled, I'm looking at a very nice picture. It says Greg Warren, the salesman, which I was actually referencing earlier. If you are any kind of a coach, you must hear Greg's comedy special, The Salesman. It is that the hunk about coaching in sports is just dead on brilliant. So I highly recommend it. Not to mention Where the Field Corn Grows, which I'm now popping up.
Or his latest special, The Champ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry.
You always forget the new one.
Sorry. I'm staring at his website, looking at his dates.
Did you guys know there were several White Castle knockoffs back in the day?
White Palace I went to. There was kind of a hot server there who was a little promiscuous.
Josh, that was a movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was really something. I went in there.
It's a movie. Susan Sarandon. It's not. There was a White Fortress. There was a White Hut. And then this is my favorite White Castle knockoff. It was called White Castle.
With a K?
Yeah, no, they just took White Castle. They just did it. They would say, take home a sack. Take home a sackful, I believe, is their little slogan. Take home a sackful. That's White Castle's. There's a company in Milwaukee called White Tower, and they had a whole different slant on it. They said, take home a bag full.
There were some restaurants
They were sued in 1929 for $82,000.
I'll say.
Wasn't Crystal pretty much the same thing, too?
Crystal,
To me, they taste very different.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, they're different.
but they're
Clean
small.
as a crystal is why they came up with that name. I don't know if there was any legal proceedings involved.
Crystals are bigger than White Castles, and they're very mustard heavy.
Oh, are they? I like
Yuck.
mustard. I've never had a crystal.
There
That's
were a lot
Southeast
of
thing.
some other White Castle ripoffs. I know in the 50s there were a lot of restaurants that were whites only.
I think that's a different thing, Josh.
You do talk about vertical integration.
If you're standing, you can go.
Yeah. If you can play hoops.
I don't think I even mentioned this. This thing started in Wichita, Kansas.
Did you hear my whites only joke?
Yeah,
Rick?
we heard.
He just gave a look at the radio listeners.
Thanks, Pat.
Times were different.
Josh, you want to go back to your joke?
I think I covered it.
We'd like to cover it right now, like a cat in the litter box. Greg Warren is our guest. Greg is a distinguished stand-up comedian. He's got a secret project out there. I'm not even going to mention it. But he does have, as you mentioned, some dates coming up, including Columbus, Ohio this weekend. And a must-see, and some great specials that are floating around out there, including The Champ, which you can find on YouTube, The Salesman, and Where the Field Corn Grows, all terrific.
Hey, Greg, did you know? So you and I grew up in the St. Louis area, and White Castle had onion rings. Other areas have onion petals or onion chips.
Yeah. They're called onion chips.
Onion chips,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's always disappointing to me because I want the rings.
Yeah, I agree. White Castle, aren't they the ones that they have the chicken rings too?
Yeah.
Yes, chicken
Which-
rings.
Just sound awful. And I got to say, I tried one and it was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah,
they're delicious.
They are tasty.
Yeah. Oscar, you a big chicken ring guy?
Oh, well, the kids are, and we get the bag of 20, and there's usually 2 or 3 left. And I snag those. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they moved from Wichita to Columbus after I believe Walt got into the aviation business. Billy took it over, and it's still no franchises. It is owned by the Ingram family.
Oh, I had no idea.
I
Wow.
didn't know that either. Wow.
This is true. I called White Castle's headquarter number or 1-800 number to ask about franchises just because I was curious. It said, for franchise information, press 5. I press 5. We do not have franchises. They made me press a button for it. I was like, for the free hamburger giveaway, press 7. There is no free hamburger giveaway.
By the way, are there any of those numbers where they haven't recently changed their menu? You ever notice that every time you call them, pay attention, we've changed our...
Oh, yeah.
Our menu, yes.
Every time. No matter
They
who you call.
do. You're right, Tom. They do.
There should be some kind of standard. Well, Greg Warren, be sure to go see him in Columbus, Ohio. And if you have tickets to that Saturday night show and you're a big football fan, maybe you can sell them on the secondary market. Okay.
They're going for big bucks.
They are. I bet they are.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a
What
pleasure,
time
Greg.
is that game, by the way, guys?
I think it's at 8.
Yeah, you guys don't know what you did to Greg this morning. This is
horrible
This is like
news.
something he has to actually has to deal with.
You said they basically ruined 2 shows.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No, you'll do
This
fine.
is-
You'll be fine.
You sold out all those shows in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati is looking
and
real
it's
good.
Not that far away.
Columbus was looking really, really good.
I bet they sell out.
I bet they do too.
Yeah.
And those
Thanks,
listening
guys.
in Cincinnati can head over there. Okay, thanks, Greg. It's always a great pleasure. And now,
All right, see you guys later.